Dun, 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 dun. It is time. It is that time. It's that time of day for our daily SPY trade. We love to trade the SPY, don't we? Well, we're on a 30-day SPY trade challenge, all based on credit spreads, whether they're call or put credit spreads. So far, they've all been the calls, haven't they, Bart? They have calling all cars. We've been doing pretty good so far with the SPY, and I'm taking a look with my little eye today. If you look at this is about the last 3 hours, because I've noticed that in the beginning of each day, most underlying options, stocks, companies, ETFs have some crazy action that can go on in the morning, and then they seem to stabilize about an hour, 2 hours into the market being open. So this is about the last 3 hours. And if we look up here at the top, we look to be about 394.50 on this resistance over the last 3 hours, and then 393.50 on the support right there. So we're about $1 wide right here and right now. We're down for the day. As you can see, we're down 43 cents. So that's 0.12%. Not a big number down, but that's sticking with our thesis. I was looking at going out to Tuesday. But before we do, I was thinking maybe, just maybe, we can do something crazy today and sell our first put credit spread with a 0 day to expiration, just to see if we can collect a couple, dollar bills, y'all. Let's sell a put and just see what the action is at around the 10 delta. That's a call, Bart. Let's go to the put. And where are we at on the 10 delta? We're down here at 391. 391. It's got 8 cents because, there's only 2.5 hours left in the market. So we got a 0.08 delta. That would be considered pretty safe, but we'd have to go wide in order to catch any premium. So let's just put it on the board and see what it looks like when we hit buy put. Okay, so then we've got, these twos go all the way down to here. So if we went to the 388 on the buy, we'd create a 6 cent credit and have a max loss of $293 on a $6 to $7 profit. That seems crazy. Why would you even do that, Bart? Well, it's going into our 30 trade SPY challenge. Is the delta low enough? Are the odds forever in our favor based on what we just read on this chart? So this chart says that this thing has been spanning up and down about $1 wide, 394.50 down to 393.50. So what are the odds of it going all the way down to 391? Well, according to this the math on here, the odds are not good for it to go down to 391. We like those odds. Now, we do have, I think, some words by one of the Feds, by Fed Waller, the interest rate baller. He's going to be saying a few words later. That's never good right now because the Fed is like, caw. They're pretty hawkish, as you know. The numbers still aren't coming in very nice for the inflation reports. The economy doesn't seem to be slowing down a whole lot. They're trying to throw the old monkey wrench, throwing the monkey wrench in on the economy, and it's just not working right now because the labor market is in such froth, right? Because there's so many jobs for not a great deal of good employees. Emphasis on good. So if we were to just say, okay, we don't think it's going down to 391 today in the next 2.5 hours, are we willing to put a little action Jackson on that? Let's find out. Let's go. So we need to go down to the 6 cents for that to be filled right here and right now. If we go 4 contracts, $24. Let's check check it out right now. And because time is ticking into the future, it's going to hold $200 collateral. We'll try to get $24 on that. See if we can fill that right here and right now. Apparently, we're not filling that right now, as you can see, which kind of surprises me. It surprises me. We're going to leave it open and just keep watching the spider. Keep watching that SPY, and you see how tight the Bollinger Band is getting. So on either side here at the top of this, I don't know, I'm kind of colorblind, so see that yellow line at the top, yellow, and then all this, what is that, orange in the middle and orange at the bottom? That's our Bollinger Band, right? So that Bollinger Band is tightening up as the day goes along because this movement is tightening up. So I would imagine we get a couple red candles down. There's one. We got one, ring-a-ding-a. Can we hear two? Get a couple red candles down, and that should fill. Which reminds me, if you did tune in earlier, then you saw that we left a Signature Bank from New York option on the line here. It was 3 contracts. We were trying to collect $100 a piece, $100 in premium on each contract, and we were able to fill that. So all 3 got filled. We collected $300 from that option. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And then we'll just keep an eye on this right here. But while we're at it, let's travel on into the future to Tuesday. We already have some action tomorrow, as you know. We have action for Monday. Let's go to Tuesday. Let's stick with the theme that is working very well for us, and that is on the bear side of the S&P 500. What kind of action can we get if we do a call credit spread that expires 5 days from now, and we want to be safe, or we want to at least attempt to look like we're being safe up here in this 10 delta? Okay, so that's a 91.03% chance of profit, meaning our hope is that the price of SPY doesn't even come close to whiffing at this $404 a share between now and the end of trading on Tuesday. So if we click here, and then let's see what we would have to do to buy some calls. So if we go $3 wide from 404 to 407, we're looking at about a 20-cent premium, okay? So a $21 max profit, $279 max loss. If we continue, that's a pretty tight bid and ask on the SPY 5 days out. So we might be able to just leave it in the middle. Yeah, but you know what? If this thing keeps going down, you know, time doesn't work on our hand in this regard, because whoa, we got the 21 action. Let's go 5 contracts on that. Try to catch $105, $1,500 premium. $1,500 in collateral. And that did not fill right away, but we're going to leave it for the moment. Let's leave it open for the moment and see if those fill. So if we go back here, we should have 2 pending. Nope, we only have 1 pending because we were able to fill on the 4 put credit spreads at the 391 to 388. So we filled that. That expires today, and we collected $24. Hoping that SPY does not dip down to 391 or lower. So that is what we have. 2 SPYs on the table, potentially on the table. We do have 1 pending. Hopefully that will fill before the end of the day today. It could easily fill Once we get maybe 3-4 green candles in a row, meaning it's on the way up, which then beep, boop, boop, changes the algorithms in our favor for filling that order. So we'll keep an eye on that. And in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Of course, you are a subscriber, I would say. If you're not, please click on that subscribe button, the notification bell, like the video, leave me a comment, and guess what I'll do? I'll see you in the next video.